scared me. I'm in the zone trying to make sure everything's right, and the robot voice every single time gets me. My biggest enemy.
These like cream soda freeze things from Taco Bell are so good.
Oh my God, I have not gotten one, but we have a Taco Bell in town, which is on brand for where I live because we have every fast food place ever in the town I live in. And I saw the sign for it, and it sounds like something I'd love, and I still have not gotten it. But now I feel like I have to if it's gotten
Okay,
the
but you have
endorsement.
to not do it though because they're good. Okay, I'm
But
so
like
sorry.
good that I'm gonna want them all the time.
Yes.
Oh, see, that's dangerous.
Well, because the orange cream soda one is like a creamsicle, and then they have like a vanilla cream soda that's just
But
good.
both
Okay.
of them sound
I'm so sorry. I know that Ovechkin's gonna hit 900 goals tonight, but the amount, like, they just showed a whole Ovechkin commercial. And to be fair, I am watching the Caps broadcast, but like a whole Ovechkin commercial. They're like showing only him doing a walk-in, and I'm like, guys, I get
please.
it, but shut up.
I always think it's so funny, like to do all that, and like if it doesn't happen, what are you gonna do it again?
I know, because now I kind of hope it does.
Like, and then again, and then again. How many times are you gonna do the
Well,
same
yeah, but
thing?
also every single
How many
time he
times?
scores, he's breaking a new record. So I'm
I
like,
know. I hope after like because 900 is a benchmark. Like I think after that it'll just be like okay.
then it'll be like 950
Yeah, I was gonna say
or like
unless it somehow
925, I
becomes close
guess.
to 1,000, another
I would say
conversation.
like every
But
25 goals from here on out is probably
yeah,
where we have to like deal with like
but
a
like
ceremony type
not
of thing.
every single one.
Also, oh, oh, oh,
I've
oh,
had to
oh,
count
no.
every
You know
single
what?
one for the
I
last
take
two
it back. I
seasons.
take it back. I take it back. I forgot it was his 1500th game.
Yes, that too. That's probably why they're doing all the
I
extra
take it
stuff.
back. I completely. Oh, they're all doing throwbacks. Oh, they're all wearing. Oh my God, you know
Ooh,
that picture of him?
yes.
Um,
I
with the
feel like it.
hat and the white.
Yeah,
They're all in that
that's
outfit. Okay.
iconic. Yeah, that would make sense
Okay.
as to why they're doing all the extra stuff.
I was like, come
But they're gonna do.
on.
But I imagine like if and when he scores 900, they'll do extra stuff anyway.
I just hope, I think it would be nice if he scored 900, like while we were already doing the whole hullabaloo for
And
him.
like at home too, I feel like it'd be. I not that I hate when people see things as a visitor, but like it's nicer for like home fans to be able to be like. Also, they didn't get to see the record-breaking goal, so like let them. Well, some of them did because they traveled, but
I'm
like let
still
them have one. Let
so
them have
mad at
one.
myself for not going to that. Because for those of you who don't know, I was planning on going to that game and I didn't buy tickets. And then by the time that I went to go buy tickets, it was like $1,000.
Yeah, because he was in like it was getting close. Like he was getting
Yeah.
close. Yeah,
Ugh, I'm
it's
so mad at
okay.
myself for that one. It's like my home rink, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. Like let the home fans have a
Yeah.
let them see one, not one goal, obviously, but one significant goal of some kind.
I was really confused why they were glazing the fuck out of Ovechkin, and it's
That's
because it's
so
his
funny.
1500th game. I
Yes,
completely forgot about that.
I knew that was happening, but like you mentioned the goals, and I was like, well, yes. And then I was like, oh, that would make sense as to why they're doing that. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Whatever.
It's okay.
What's going on with Luke and the
Is
Devils?
Pauline retiring
What
soon?
book is that?
Did you see the new Kraken jersey?
Three-peat?
Was that the goal of the year?
16 million?
Who's gonna win the Norris
The Isles are
Trophy?
having fun again?
Did you read the new Elsie Silver
Will
novel?
the Sabres ever make the
Can anyone beat
playoffs?
Ovi's
Give
record?
me a new book rep.
Who got traded?
Will Matthews bounce
Can
back?
Tampa get back on top?
This is Read Between the Blue Lines,
A hockey podcast.
where our brains are filled with endless stat lines
Rosters.
and a list of books to read,
Tune in every Monday for a deep dive in the game we love.
and the books we can't shut up about. The words that were coming to mind was I should roll the intro now, but it wasn't coming
You
out of
just
my
roll the
mouth.
intro as we've paused enough already. Just might as well roll it.
And have this put in afterwards of me being
Please.
stupid.
That would work though.
It would. Um, so how are you?
Uh I hate saying good as like I'm good, but like good, I guess.
Okay.
Surviving as we
Yeah.
do. Have to, I guess, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I'm waiting to see where you go with this because I'm not sure what you're gonna say.
I'm just like trying to figure out what I want to talk about. The thing that like okay.
Words form. Hold on.
The words aren't working evidently today. The English language really is not my friend right now. Cole Caulfield.
Yes, player in the NHL, Montreal Canadiens.
Uh, in a presser the other day, last night.
Okay, still don't know where you're going with this, but okay.
You don't?
No, I might have missed it.
Um,
Maybe.
he was like the refs took control of this game, so
Oh,
congrats
okay.
to them for winning it.
Yes, when he was like basically said they handed the win over. Yeah, good for him.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
I
that
was
I'm actually surprised that I haven't heard anything that he got fined or anything, but like,
did did
good for him.
that's what I was gonna ask you is did something come down yet? Because I haven't seen
I have
anything.
not seen anything yet. I'm gonna double check right now.
And I also
I feel like
think
it'd be a bigger deal if he what, like if something happened. You know what
maybe
I
they're just like
mean?
assessing it. Hot take, I don't think he should be fined.
I also agree.
I think
I'm
that
also think it's like,
they should
uh,
be able to say things about the refs sometimes.
yes. Also, like again, you wouldn't have this problem if like you would let the refs sit in a presser after every game and or answer questions when necessary.
I understand why they
But
don't have to sit in a presser, but I think I okay, so I
no,
think
but
what
like the idea that like there's no talking connection, none of that exists.
I think what would be an interesting like accountability thing is that whenever there's like a review, they have to explain like
Like
after the
why?
game, at least to like the NHL, and then like media can request that response.
So I literally typed into Twitter, and the first thing that comes up, I think this guy is like literally a Canadian's like beat reporter, and he was like, "It's a little odd the NHL did not fine him. Like, let him speak his truth. He's doing us all a favor.
Let him queen
Like,
out.
please." Anyway, yeah, I had the same. Not with, well, I get that, but like, when was it? It feels like a week ago, but it was not. Whenever the Avs played the Mammoth, it was the stupidest offside call I've ever seen in my entire life. And
There was one yesterday at
yeah, it was almost the same exact thing.
was it the Devil was it the
No,
Devils game yesterday where the Devils game, the
yes,
goal was called off sides, and I would argue he had control of that puck.
yeah. This one was like it had crossed, like the Utah player had put the puck in the zone before the Avs player got it, and they were like, "That's offsides," and I was like, when the rule like literally says it is not offsides, and they took the goal back. So the reffing this week has been on my nerves. So you know what, Cole? You're correct. Again, speak your truth. Like, I feel like it's something that I know like they're not quote unquote supposed to say anything bad about them, but like they're the ones literally, oh, bless you. I
Thank
thought there
you.
was a bug for a second and I was like, oh no.
No,
Um,
a really painful sneeze.
I think it's I know they're not supposed to say anything, but I think it's good that like I guess he feels like he should or can because it's just it's a problem.
I
But
also
whatever.
I think that more players should take a fine on the chin for saying more things when they disagree with
Yes.
things that are occurring in the league. And that
Hmm.
applies to a lot of other things that are not just referees. Um,
Yes.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Um, this is why I got new Legos today because I was like, I
As
need
you
to
that's
do
actually such a
something.
good yes.
I have a bunch of puzzles that I could build and like I need to start
I
doing
saw the cutest puzzle at
things
Barnes&
with
and
my
Noble the
hands
other
that are
day,
not.
and
No, I can't talk about Barnes and Noble right now. I'm so
I know, I'm so
fucking
sorry.
mad.
I went
Finish your
to
sentence. I'll talk after.
I was it yes, when was it? I went twice this week, which was like really bad. Why did I go 2 times? I went no, this was like 2 weeks ago. I went this week to get the book. Well, I'm sure we'll get to it when we get to the Hughes Brothers reading program thing, but I went
Yeah.
this week to go get that book. Separate trip. Last week, I bought 2 other books, and on that trip, they had like a whole puzzle like setup thing, and it's gonna sound like the most me thing in the world. It was like a 1,000 piece puzzle, and it was like a bunch of cats doing all these different things in
Oh, I
like a town setting.
love.
I was like, I think you're going on my Christmas list, and I don't ever do puzzles, but it was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, and so
I
I need to own
just
it.
I desperately need to like
Log out of my brain.
stop scrolling.
So I said log out of my brain.
But not
Yeah,
even that. Like I sometimes my own thoughts are good, but like
the phone.
I've always been a big analog person. I literally have like a mini
Yeah,
library. I have probably 2 or 300 records and I have like a nice record player. Um, I've always loved Legos. I like crocheting. I like crafting, but like
yeah,
the the need to like scroll while I'm like
yes.
I like doing things with my hands. I'm always fidgeting. But like the fact that I was like watching a movie the other day and I literally had to rewind like 30 minutes because I
Because you
missed
like checked
all of
out.
it because I was on TikTok.
Mm. Yeah,
So I was like, I need more like the Legos, the
the
crocheting,
physical
the
things
like
to be like,
junk journaling,
yes.
puzzles, something. I got like a little craft
Oh my
kit the
God,
other
can we
day.
do a pu I feel like us doing a puzzle night would be like a very fun
Yes.
time.
I need us to move in together really badly, and I need us to also have
For
a third
anyone
bedroom
who
so
is
that we can have a podcast
like a
studio.
like oh, I was gonna say I follow this one girl I think on my Bookstagram
Oh, like a
who
game room.
it's like a hobby room.
Yes.
And it has like her bookshelves in there. It's like the cutest space I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, oh
Yeah, but
my
we could
God,
have
how I
bookshelves.
aspire to have that.
We could have a hobby room, but then part of the hobby room is the
Yes, like a
podcast set.
library. Yes,
Yeah.
and that too. You can just make it a multi-purpose everything in
Yes.
one room.
That would actually
Um,
just be our living room because we could only afford
genuinely,
a one
yeah, like
bedroom
just
apartment
one whole
probably.
genuinely. It's a studio, everything's in one spot.
What were you
Um,
gonna say about people who don't know? Is that I
oh,
ask you
I
to
was
move
gonna
in with
say
me
when
all the
people are
time?
like when people are like, "Oh my God, you guys don't live that far away." I'm like, are you familiar with any like kind of geography? I know it
Who
doesn't look
tells us
that
that we don't
far.
live far away?
We've heard it at least two times.
Okay,
Can't
I think
say
because
specifically
people
who, but I feel like we've definitely heard it.
you're gonna have to tell me after the pod because I'm like
I don't know
blanking.
if I remember who actually said it. I just remember it was said to us and we were both like,
Yeah, I
what?
listen, like we both have long commutes to work and we do those commutes. We're
Unfortunately.
like 3 hours plus from each other.
Yeah, my favorite was when you told me I have like no reference. My only reference on of like places on Long Island is literally UBS Arena and like Montauk because that's basically
Yeah.
anywhere I've ever gone.
And I'm
And
an
so,
hour from UBS
yeah.
Arena and I'm like 2.5 from
So Ken's, I
Montauk.
literally when I got to Ken's house and we went to an Islands game last year
Well, this
and
year, last season.
their last yes,
Yeah.
sorry, last year, but last season. I was like, oh, what do you mean it's like 45 minutes away from here? I thought it was like down the street. It's like, no, okay.
I have
So
to
yeah,
say, Long Island is very, very aptly named.
it's
Um,
time warpy when we drove all the way out to Montauk and I was like,
well, so
this is the
I
time.
there is an ice cream place that I really love,
We love ice cream places.
and the drive there is like really scenic when it's fall. And so
Ooh,
I'm like trying to find a day,
do the
probably
trees by
next
you still have
weekend.
leaves on it?
We do, yeah. We're
Okay.
like half foliage, half green still. So I think by
Ooh,
next
interesting.
weekend it should be good to like
I'd be
take
like,
the
oh
drive
my God,
out
yeah, that's like perfect.
and then take the drive out east, and it's a good hour. Like the matcha
That's like me
place,
going anywhere.
it's not though. You don't live in the middle of as much in the middle of nowhere as I think that you think you do.
No, but like to get to anything relevant, it's at least a half hour drive. But
Well, like the way
I
that Long
just,
Island is situated, like my like convenience stores are like 15, 20 minutes away.
yeah,
Um,
gotta
like
love
my
it.
matcha place is 25 minutes from my house.
Oh, the one that you like?
Like my favorite cafe, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 25 minutes from my house. Everyone's
See,
like, you're
but I would
insane.
drive that.
And I'm
I
like,
we have one that's like 20 minutes away that
no,
I always
that's
go
like,
to. And I'm like,
yeah.
this is nothing. I like it. I'm gonna go.
And I
Like whatever.
and like, listen, we live close enough. We don't live close enough with our schedules,
Yeah.
and that's the problem.
Also, living in like two of the most congested places in the world. Not the world.
Well,
On the East Coast, I
it's
would say
bad.
in this area, makes you like the GPS is like, wow, it's like however many miles, and it is not
Well, because, well, yeah, no,
at
I've
the
left your
time
house at like 1 o'clock in the morning before, and it's only taken me like an hour and a
because there's
half.
nobody on the road.
But the second there's any kind of traffic,
Yeah,
because we have to cross the Throgs and the GW and a bunch of other tolls to get to
yeah.
each other. So, like, we either have to
It's
like
so
meet
fun,
in Manhattan or
which is usually
go to
what
a
we end up
Devils
doing.
game. So,
Yeah, but like, are you gonna be here at the same time? Okay, fine, easy enough. Can you take the train? Easy enough. We're done. We made
that's
it.
that's like,
Honestly,
yeah.
it's fine. But anyway,
If we moved in
little
together.
little geography lesson that Long Island and New Jersey are not as close as it seems
No. I mean, they're
at all.
close, but where we
But
live
not
is not close.
close, but so far. Yeah. I'm also like the furthest. I'm not even that far away. Like I'm like half hour away from like the Pennsylvania border, so I could be like much closer, and I am not much closer, so
And
it's
like
fine.
I'm dead center of like I love when I talk to people at the Devils games and they're like, "Yeah, I came from Nassau County. Like it's a schlep." And I came from Suffolk. And they just look at me like I'm
Oh my
fucking
God.
insane. They're like, "You came from
It's
Suffolk
okay.
County and you
We
work here?"
are, and it's worth it.
I was like, "Yeah."
Most times, it's worth being insane. It's
I
okay.
I really need to get a fake engagement ring. That's like,
They have them. Well, at my Walmart, they have them for like $9,
yeah. Mackenzie's been having some men be extremely inappropriate at the
which we
Devils
can't stand.
games recently,
We hate.
and I don't know if the engagement ring would help or not, but I do have a Claddagh ring, so I'm debating just like putting the Claddagh
Yeah,
because like it's like a stoned Claddagh too. So I was
it
like,
would look the part. It
maybe I
would
could
look
just
enough the
use
part.
that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that helps. Because I'm quite literally 4 for 4 on every single home game being hit on. And it
This
just
I
like
can't.
the first game was really bad. The second and third games were like nice flirting, but it was still like I definitely got hit on. And then the the game yesterday was rough.
Yeah.
But we are seeing each other tomorrow for the top two
Yeah, in
teams in the
like
league to go against
less
each
than
other.
not less than 12 hours. Like I can't do math in my head, but less than 24 hours.
Do you know
I'm
how
not going to be
insane that
specific.
is?
What?
That it's the top two teams in the
Oh, yeah.
league.
I know.
What?
It's wild. As I don't want to go on record and say this. I was going to say it tomorrow. Should I just say it? Ken's asked me, I'm going to say it. If it's going to be wrong, and if it's wrong, it's fine. Ken's asked, I don't even know why you asked me, but before the season started, or like on opening night, she was like, can you give me either who wins divisions, like all the divisions, and then she was like, and your potential Stanley Cup final. And I was like, oh, this is gonna sound really insane.
Oh, we said that I had you give me the final. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I thought there was like there was something else involved.
No. I just asked for the final and then who you thought would win.
Maybe okay. I don't even think I said who would win because
No,
I
you
don't
just
know.
gave me your final.
But I was
And we have
mm,
very similar finals, by the way. There's just
um I went insane and before a single game was even like there had not been a single puck dropped on
no.
like official NHL action yet.
And this was
And I
before
was like,
preseason too. Like we did this
was
before
it?
hockey was played, I think. Yeah.
I thought it was like right around opening night.
No, I think it was before then.
It might have. Everything blends together, so it might have been.
Anyways.
It was before the season like
Yeah.
literally started. And I literally texted Ken's and I was like, "This might be insane, but like, Avs Devils Stanley Cup final."
Well, I said
And
Stars Devils.
ooh,
So, like we're in
funny
the
enough,
same
those have
boat.
both been. No, I might be messing that up. I know the Avs and Devils have played in one. I don't think no Stars and Devils have because the Stars won over the Devils. I think. Don't test me on that. My brain
I
again.
wasn't going to. You're the one who started
I know
saying it.
I was like, wait, that sounds familiar. And now I'm gonna have to look it up because it's gonna annoy me if I mess it up. But yeah, so I went like off the rails and then I was like, oh, actually, maybe I'm onto something. And it's still very early, but like maybe you never know.
Well, so then the question is, who do you want to who do you want to win tomorrow? Because I know that you're
I
an
would be
Avs fan, but you
wearing
don't
said
hate the
Avs
Devils.
jersey.
Okay.
Um, I actually have to put it together. I've only seen the Avs lose in person one single time. Nope. Maybe I think they lost against the Islanders last year when we saw them.
I
I
don't
can't remember.
remember.
I was telling Ken's the first ever time I saw them play, they lost to the Devils. Every other time I've seen them play since, I can't remember about the Isles game last year, but they've won. I don't have the official like what I am at games. So I don't say I'd be happy either way. Like I'm just that person where I'm just like I don't know how to explain it as somebody who roots for a team that is very, very far away from me. I'm just so excited to like physically see them in real life.
Continue.
I'm trying to remember where I was.
Like I get it because that's how I am with the Stars, where it's like I
Oh,
but
look, they're
also
real.
yeah, but
Like,
you also like really like the Avs. Like the Stars are just kind of
yes,
like if I had to pick a Western Conference team that I like, but I'm like
that'd be them.
I like I like Seattle, I like the Canucks. Like
Yeah.
I
So it's
yeah.
like, but yeah, I like they're one that like if they lose, I'm not going to be like madly upset about it.
But are they
If
like your
if I
second
see it in
team?
person and
Have
I'm
we
like, okay,
done like the rankings of like that
a
thing where
tier
they
list, we should
yeah.
do that.
No, not a
But
tier list. It's like that. It's like a bracket thing where they put each team like up against each other to see like who you like
oh,
the most.
like
There's a
the list
website.
one? I always see people use it for like albums and it ranks the songs and it's like pick like which one over which. I did one on
I feel like
Threads
you
not too long
did one
ago.
for the NHL. Maybe
Yeah,
you
it was on
didn't. I don't
Threads.
know.
I don't have it saved anymore. I can go find it.
Yeah, we should
I think
redo
in that
that.
one, I think that one was so funny because I don't remember how it put them against each other and you had to like pick like which team, whatever. And a lot of
Yeah.
them, I was like, if I was seeing a game, I'd want this team to win over this team. And I think it came up literally as like my top three were literally Avs, Canucks, Rangers, and I was like, oh, that's a little well.
That's backwards.
I was like, whatever, like so yeah, that was I did it over the summer. I'll have to find the link. But yeah, so I don't care. Like I also just love like the stat person in me is like, go win 8 games. I love that for you. So if the Devils win, fine. Love it for them. I also again like I
I
love a win for
will.
the Avs, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my
I'm
God, I can't I'm so angry. Like whatever. I'm just happy to see them in person. I'm just like, we're vibing, we're good.
I just I like don't want to know what happens if the Devils lose. No one was
Mm,
expecting us. Like none of us were expecting to win that fourth
I know
one.
it's like insane that it's happened like that. I was like, what?
And then like we're all just like waiting for the other shoe to drop. And then it like I was like, okay, well if we're gonna lose to the San Jose Sharks. Like that's what's gonna happen.
No,
And
they're
then
not the Rangers.
oh well
They
so
have
that
a
was
leg up. They
the
have a leg up.
the funniest thing was on the way home. I was on the like on the train with a bunch of Devils fans. Um because I literally missed my early train by like 30 seconds. And so I ended
That's
up
the
getting
absolute
stuck on the
worst.
train like with the hockey fans. Um which like was fine. They weren't being super annoying, but one of the people, like one of the guys behind us, da 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 da, and I was like, "Oh, did they win?" Because I hadn't checked the score yet.
Yeah,
And he's like, "Yeah." And I looked at him and I went, "Damn, imagine losing to the Sharks. Couldn't be you."
so true.
Except I
My
think I said
favorite
us
tweet,
because I still had my Devils.
my favorite tweet of the night. That night, I don't remember the at. but I remember like quoting it was about how if anybody doesn't know, Macklin Celebrini's car was hit by the Rangers
Yeah.
bus last season, and he had 5 points, including a hat trick in that game that they won. And someone was like, "I know we hit your butt, like I know we hit your car, but like you don't gotta take it out like this on us." And I was like, "Oh, it's so good." Um, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel
He
like
angy.
yeah, as he should be. I'd be mad if a team bus hit my car, which is
The
also probably a new
team
car
bus,
because you just got a license.
can
Like,
I say, no one at the Devils has hit me yet this season or tried to hit me with their car
that's
yet
good.
this season.
They've learned how to drive. Hopefully.
It's gonna happen tomorrow now that I said it. Actually, it's gonna be the Avs team
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
It'll be on my hit list. The
But
Senators did it once. Not again, no one's actually ever hit me with their car.
just close
We've
enough.
just gotten close to it.
Which is a normal, I don't say normal experience, but normal enough ish.
For Newark, I feel like it's common.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like New Jersey,
But
not
yeah,
no offense, but like New Jersey drivers, yeah.
it's so bad. I will literally say it as somebody who has to drive here. I made a joke. I told my mom all the time, somebody a while ago when there was some like rumor or somebody had said, I think Charlotte Claire was like, I would love to have a race in New York. And I was like, first off,
I
I
don't
have
even know how you would fucking do that.
that being said, then somebody was like, I found out there was actually it used to be an IndyCar race done in the Meadowlands, like around where American Dream and MetLife are now,
Yeah.
which I didn't know. And somebody was like, no, actually, like just do it in New Jersey. I was like, you could put those cars on the literal highway because I drive in a race every single day because these people do like 95 on a normal highway. I cannot like so just put the F1 cars out there. They'll be fine. They've got it.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited.
Speaking of the Sharks, I know that like Macklin's the one who's getting all of the press this week.
Hoopla. Yeah.
And I know that like okay, Smith is too, but Smith's overtime goal against the Rangers
The whole thing was
was
sick. Yeah,
nasty.
I know. Every time we watched like 10 replays of it at work, and I was like, I think it just gets better and better. Like every single time you watch it, it's crazy.
Well, I was talking to a
10 out
few
of
Sharks
10.
fans at the Devils game and I was like they were talking about some goal and I was like, nah, I genuinely think that like one of the highlights of Will's career is going to be that overtime winner against New York because that was fucking filthy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then I just if you're a Sharks fan or like Sharks adjacent fan, you should be paying attention to Colin Graff,
Mm,
who I like very much gets glossed over because they have Celebrini, they have Smith, they have Misa.
yeah,
So he just kind of gets like put to the background. He's a solid player. Um,
very true.
so I'd keep an eye on
Just
him.
watch out. Watch
Yeah.
out. Oh,
You better watch
can I
out.
ask this
What?
here? Because I actually have a college hockey question that I was going to text you last night and I forgot.
Okay.
It's like hopefully one that you know the answer to.
Am I
Um,
not?
it's okay if you don't. I'll just Google the heck out of it to try and figure it out myself. I sneak peek to Sunday stats, even though it kind of got ruined. UMich opened the season like 7-0, right?
Okay.
And so I was like reading their game preview to like yesterday before they were playing, which they lost, so it's not 7-0 anymore. Or they're not 8-0. And the team that they were playing, which I think was Western Michigan, was like 2-1-1. And I was like, how have they only played 4 games to Michigan like UMich is
Um,
7?
okay, so
Like different division
so I
things.
explained this to you with like the Ivy Leagues. They don't play until
So
like
they
end
all
of
start at the
October.
same time, different times.
Some of them do.
That's wild.
Also, some of them start their seasons with exhibition matches.
And they count?
They like they either some of them count, some of them don't count. It depends on the type of exhibition match.
This is what?
And then also like because if you were looking at UMich stats, were you looking at their full stats or were you looking just at their conference? Because that also might be why the Western Michigan stats looked different.
No, it was like their season stats.
Um,
But I didn't dig
yeah,
into it. I was just
some
like glossing over the
conferences
things.
just they just schedule it
That's
differently.
wild.
And again, that's why like I forgot that
But like, do they
NCAA
all?
hockey had started is because
Yeah, 'cause it starts different
like
times.
Ivy League didn't start till like last week.
But like, do they all play the same amount of games then?
No,
What? That makes no sense
I
then.
don't think so.
That's crazy. It's gonna be my new like obsession to figure it out because I was reading it and I was like, why is this team played 7 games and this team's played four?
Well, okay, so there's
And why are we
also
playing?
when you look at it's even worse when you look when we get towards like the Frozen Four. So there's the USCHO rankings.
Yeah,
There's
which
also pairwise rankings.
I think the one I get at work all the time is the US one. I
Yeah, the
think.
USCHO should be the one. That's like the one that I repost on our story all
Yeah,
the time.
I think that's the one I always get, and I'm like, okay,
There's also pairwise rankings, and then there's like another point
what is
system.
going on in college hockey? I'm so sorry.
It's so fucked
What
up.
are they doing?
Um,
Like, how do you keep track of any of that?
you don't.
Also,
Um,
does that like is there not what's the word? Like, does that not create a disparity between like what team actually should be ranked where?
also that's part of the problem.
So like,
And that's also why like the Ivy Leagues,
do they like lose out?
it feels like they do.
This seems unfair.
Um,
I'm learning so much, but like, what the heck?
I can try to like gather information to like
Oh my God, you
give.
don't have to. I can like, I just
No, but like I've
like,
been doing this my whole life. I just don't know how to explain
I
it.
know.
And
I
I
was
also
just like
feel like this could
briefly
be like a Hat
reading
Trick University like
a good
explanation thing at some point.
teach us. Yeah.
So
I
yeah, I will
just
do that.
was
I just
briefly reading the game preview and I was like, that seems a little weird. Like, it's not like it wasn't like 1 or 2 games. I was like, why is this team playing in their eighth game and this team's playing in their fifth game? I was like, what? And I meant to text you last night and I forgot. So I was like, now's a great time. But that's like mind blowing to me that
um
they all play on different schedules and don't play the same amount of games and the rank.
I don't
That's
again, I don't know if they all play the same amount. I just like again, I just know that Ivy League doesn't start until like 3 weeks after
that's
everyone
so.
else.
Oh my! I want to know like why. Like who decided this was the system? That's crazy. The whole thing is crazy.
Well, like for the
Anyway,
longest
that was a
time, the
side
Ivy Leagues
tangent.
also couldn't give sports scholarships.
I knew that,
And
which I
so
also was like
a lot of the athletes
crazy.
would miraculously get cars.
No
For
idea where those came from.
there's a car would just randomly appear in their
Hold up,
driveway.
someone just parked it there. Gave it to me for
Yeah,
free.
but that definitely wasn't the school.
No,
It definitely wasn't the
just
school.
someone I know.
Yeah. It's my friend's car. Sorry, that brand new think of that brand new Bentley. Is it your friend's car? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
A Bentley, a nice car. I think so.
yeah, it's like it's a super expensive
I
one.
was I like
Valid.
I don't know enough about like regular
I was
cars. I
gonna
know
say like
too
a
much about
Mercedes because I
Formula
feel
One
like
cars.
that's like a regular person expensive car. Bentley's like super rich,
Yeah,
crazy
I'm sure
car.
it's more like a BMW,
Yeah. Still bad. I know what you meant. I got the point.
but
It's all good.
it's
Anyway, I
all
answered my
Goodman here. Do
question.
you know
So
your rights?
I
What?
learned things. I learned. And now I'm gonna be locked in. Now I'm gonna be like, this is actually the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Here I am.
Yeah, I will gather the information and explain it in a better way. I just don't want to like I don't want to
No, I
very
know.
confidently say the wrong thing.
And then not realize it's actually not.
Yeah, so I'm like,
That's
let
not
me
how it
look
is.
at
I
it
get it.
first because I do have more familiarity with like the college side of like stats and everything and like what websites to look at and like who to talk to. And so I can figure that out and
Yeah.
then display it to you on like a silver platter with better information and then
Fun.
also explain to the people who listen. Also,
Woo!
can I ask the people who listen, are y'all like sharing this a lot more? Because I don't,
Ken's been on this for like the last since season 2 started. She texts me every week and she goes, "This is insane. This is crazy."
we I would argue have been marketing less like the episodes, like saying like, oh, there's a new
Yeah,
episode. We've been doing less for that and have somehow like doubled in viewers,
which we love.
which I
Thank you
love
so much for being
so
here.
much.
But like, how did you get here?
How did that happen? So I think
Where are you
that's my
coming from?
question is like, how are you finding this podcast? Like, I think you should all leave comments and let us know. Was it like a social thing? Did you like follow another podcast and then it like recommended it to you? Did you see one of our random posts? Did Spotify or Apple recommend it to you? Like, how
How to
did you
get there.
get here?
Hey.
Because that's like, I would love to know so that I can keep doing it. Because if this
Yes.
could ever become our full-time job, that would be lovely.
We need the details though. That would help
Because the four jobs is starting to
if
get
possible.
tiring. This week has been rough, dude.
Yeah, that's so funny.
My foot
I
is
forgot
numbing.
about that and then you said it and I was like, "Oh no. I forgot."
You forgot what?
That like when you text it to me, I like acknowledge it, but I don't want to say I forget, but I like
Oh,
keep it in the
like
back
the
of my mind. So when
viewers?
yes, like when you mentioned it, I was like, "Oh, I know exactly where this is going." And I totally was like,
Well,
"Yeah,
because I
wait."
think we had gotten to the point where I was like, all right, we're gonna like take a minute before we hit like 1,000 streams. And then it like
It was just like right off the top of
it right off
this
the top of
season,
season two, basically we hit it. And
which was also crazy because it was like
so
slow in the
again,
beginning and all of a sudden it was like, "Okay,
we were getting like, I don't know, 10 views maybe last season. And all of a sudden this
real ones."
season, it's anywhere between like 30 and 100
That's so crazy.
in a week. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
what happened? Where did
We're
you all
just
come from?
funny and people like us, and that's good.
Again,
I'm glad.
I'm not complaining at all. I just like am very curious
No, it's yes. Please
what
let us know.
we're doing correctly, I guess. I don't know.
Or like what's working in our favor
Yeah,
without us actually knowing.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we will take it.
What else hockey related? Um, do you want to talk about Jack and Luke?
Oh, if you want to. Should I pull up like the official like
Yeah.
press
So
release thing so I don't butcher anything detail
that would
wise?
be
Hold on.
great. So Jack and Luke Hughes of the Hughes variety. Um, the Jack
As
and
my
Luke
mom calls
variety of
them, the Quinn
Hughes.
brothers.
Yeah, I
Neither of
almost
them's
did.
here.
Um, they started this thing called Pucks and Pages.
Which wait, pause before we continue. It like processed later that day after I read it. I was like, that so could have been our
The
pod
name
name.
of the
And I
podcast.
was like,
Yeah.
wait a sec. That's actually really smart of them, but we could have done that.
I like our podcast name.
I do. Me too. But
Um,
I was just it was like in my head, I was like, oh my God, wait. Hold
so
on.
they're partnering with JAG Physical Therapy and Hockey in New Jersey
Yes.
for this like initiative that they're doing. And Bree is going to talk about the official press
Okay.
release.
Do you want me to just read I'm gonna read
Sure.
the little paragraph from them. Also the logo is absolutely adorable. It's like two books stacked up together and like the pucks behind of the 86 and the 43. It's actually the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's called Pucks and Pages, as Ken said, and the press release says the books are chosen by the Hughes brothers and they will be provided to the Hockey New Jersey youth participants, which they also volunteer with throughout the season. If you remember those
They are
iconic videos,
ambassadors
yes,
for Hockey in New Jersey.
those iconic videos of them last year at the table with the little kids that like went viral, that is the organization. So the youth participants will get the books as part of their scholastic program, and then certain kids and their families will have the opportunity to be hosted at a game by Jack and Luke, and then they'll have like a little book club where they get to talk about the book after, and like there's food and beverages, and they get special merch and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a very, very like I don't want to say I'm giddy about it, but like I am because it's a very nice like oh my God we have something good and like positive and it's like something also it's right up our alley.
It's yeah, like it is
So
our
it's
brand
literally the
to a
whole it's like
T.
the perfect dream program for us. We love it.
I
Love it, love
think
it, love it.
in a time where there is a rise in anti-intellectualism in the world, it is very
Yes.
refreshing to see professional athletes encouraging literacy amongst the youth
Very young kids, yeah.
and making reading cool again. I also have to give like the biggest props for the first book that they picked is
I was
about
gonna say,
like
do you want me to read the little blurb?
Well, I don't think the blurb necessarily does it justice, but
Also true.
it's about like a young black girl who plays
Wait,
softball and it's like a coming of age.
I
It's
have
called
it.
Fast Pitch, right?
Look at that. Yeah,
It's so good. So
it's
it's by
very
Nick
cute.
Stone.
Also, I like first off, I almost cried walking into the children's section at Barnes and Noble because I was like I like walked into like the young readers section and I was like I don't know how to explain it, but like I haven't looked for a kid's book in so long and I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my God, like the youthful joy of finding a book and so many books that I had read." Anyway, I was like getting emotional about it.
Oh,
Um, but I like opened the book and the font is like large, not large, but like like big enough for a child to read. And I
yeah,
was like, oh my goodness,
it's a
I'm going
young
to love
reader's
it.
book.
Yes. It's like 100 and something pages.
But so it's not, I don't think a book that like you would have expected from like two
No.
hockey players. Um, and I think like just with everything, like it was a very nice choice to see from
Yes.
them, and I appreciated it a lot. Bree and I are both going to read it, and we're going to try to read along with them and do a little book club of our own and chit chat. And we also are both planning on buying a few copies and donating them to our local little libraries, which
Mm-hmm.
we will try to give more information about like local little libraries, like when we do that, um, at some point this week. But no, like I think that it was very refreshing news to
Yeah.
get this season. So I'm
I think
very
this
happy
is
that they're
like
doing it.
one of the things that we kind of touched on it about shoulder check too. Like I've and not like we like choose to, but I think so many things that we focus on individually about players in this league are like the not so good things that they do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And so it seems like silly to be like, oh my God, they're being like a decent human being and doing something that's like worthy. But like I felt the same way at Shoulder Check where I was like, oh my God, they're actually like doing something that I don't want to say I can relate to, I guess, but also it's like it's a good initiative and something that you feel positive
Yeah.
about.
I
And
think
that's such a
also,
different vibe than what we usually have to deal with. So, and this again with like kids, it makes me
yeah.
a little hard. So I'm as a like I was that kid in school who like loved the Scholastic Book Fair and was like reading everything I possibly could. So this is just the fact that like those kids might not have that opportunity and now this is their way of doing it. It's just I love everything about it. I really, really do. So
I think like yeah, there are a lot of negative things, but I think that also finding athletes and role models who are role models outside of the game as well.
yeah.
It's like really nice. So like the people who do shoulder check, Jack and Luke doing this program, um, like Sam Bennett's Cat
Yeah,
Foundation,
the little
like
yeah, the Benny's Buddies or whatever it's called. Yeah.
and like it adds a human side to them that's like really nice to see. But I think it's also like it's just like refreshing, I think is like the right word to be like
Yeah.
our lives are bigger than a game. And I think it also does provide more perspective of like they are people. But I do think it was really like
Yes.
kind of adorable that it was like a Quinn and Jack competition, like a
Yeah, to
brotherly
read books.
competition to be like, who can read more books this season? And Jack was like, I read 50.
I know. But I want to know like if he won because he didn't say
I know.
if he read more than Quinn. Now I'm like, okay, but also I like we know that they're both big readers. Why are you laughing or are you
I'm
yawning?
yawning.
Oh, um, but I so badly want to be like, Luke, when was the last time you read a book? Like, was it in college? Have you read a book? Because like he did say, he was like, oh, I'm so excited to be a part of it. But I'm like, Luke, what was the last book you read? I was like,
Whereas Jack had like this very
yeah.
thought out answer, like his favorite authors and
And
everything.
like, yes, I was like, Luke's like, and Luke was obviously is very excited about it and the way he like responded about like what it's gonna do for the community and the kids. But I was like, someone ask him what like his favorite book is or the last book he read. Like, I need to know. Like, why are we not asking him that? Like, anyway,
Yeah,
but
no,
yes,
it's like it was a really nice thing to see. And like obviously it's very up our alley. So we want to
yes,
do like a lot with it and try to like keep up with it, donate where we can, and like be part of it as much as we
yeah,
can, being local as well.
mm-hmm,
Um, I think I'm like I yeah, like giddy's that like it was so exciting to be like,
It's the
oh my
only word
God,
I can
someone
like.
else is putting
Yeah.
books and hockey together. Because everyone always is like, how do books and hockey connect? And I was like, okay, so well, let's see. When you can read and you have basic reading comprehension skills, and depending on the kinds of
Skills.
books you read, you either learn how to communicate better and or you learn empathy. And when you learn how to communicate better, you learn how to be a better teammate both on and off the ice. And when you learn how to have empathy, it teaches you how to be a better person, again, both on and off the ice. Like literature is so omnipresent in every aspect of life.
Yep.
And I know that it seems weird, like, and we typically separate, like, we do book reviews and then we do hockey. But the reason that we can both speak the way that we do about hockey and the reason that we can both write what we do about hockey and is is because we read and we read a
Yeah.
lot.
Mhm.
Um, and so like yeah, we don't always talk about like the connection between books and hockey and sports and literature, but like
Yeah.
they are, and everything that you
Clearly.
read, like the people who work for the teams are educated. Like they know how to do math, they know how to read, they know how
Mhm.
to write. Like you have to be educated to work in sports.
Yeah.
I know that it seems like it's all fun and games, but it you have to be intelligent to do it
Yeah.
and not go insane.
Mhm.
So I don't know, just like a weird side note there. Because I've
No,
had a lot of
you're
people be like,
valid.
"How do you guys talk about books and hockey?" And I was like, "Well, we typically talk about books and then hockey."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like
"We
they're
are
both parts of us,
primarily,
but like we just kind of, because I feel like not a lot of it ever overlaps except for like
yeah."
this and like the Avs doing the fourth wing night kind of thing. Like there are very few and far between overlaps like
Well,
that
also
we're
because
aware of.
we don't really do like we don't only cover sports romances. We cover
Yeah.
like whatever we want to read. We will have another like Brie and I read the same book and do a
Oh,
review
like a buddy
soon.
read. Yeah,
Yeah, buddy read. Um, we just need to pick a book and figure that out
that is true.
because we've been on
Or
very
just read one that you've
different,
already read and then
yeah, we've been on very different
I'm trying to get all my, I think I said this
wavelengths.
last week, I'm trying to get my fall books done.
Yeah.
And I have like three of them to read that I'm staring at right now.
Yeah, I
But
just bought two more, so I'm not
that's what I
really
mean.
doing
So
it right now.
like we could just do a fall, that'd be actually might be fun, just doing like a fall book mini review sort of thing,
Potentially.
maybe.
Well,
But
so
yeah,
speaking of, I think that's a good segue to like close up the episode. I recently started listening to People Watching. Um, oh
why
my
does this sound
God.
familiar?
Because I've been texting you about it nonstop for the last
Yeah,
like
but
few
who
days.
wrote it? Because I feel like I'm,
Hannah Bonham Young.
yes, I have not read it. I have one of her, it's all the way up there. I have one of her other books. I can't remember the one it is, which is really bad.
I'm loving it so far. Oop, there's a
Yeah,
fight.
we love it. We love it. I have out on no.
And then I'm
Yeah,
still
I
reading
have
a
out
photo
on
finish by Elsie Silver.
I have Out on a Limb by her, which I have not read, but I've heard amazing
Okay.
things about, and I have it's sitting up there.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it
So
so
bad.
far. I am kind of upset because I only have tomorrow's commute.
That's so me with my book, except now that I have to drive 5 days a week, I'm like, yeah, we're sat, we're ready.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to listen to my book.
I really, really, really need to like log into my Libby and start putting hold on audiobooks.
Yeah, because they take, well, depending on which ones they are, they take a while. But like then it's a
Yeah.
surprise to be like, oh my God, there it is.
Yeah, I also just I have so many. I need to like really I need to go through
I feel
my
that.
shelves and be like,
Yeah.
what needs to get read
Yeah, my
soon?
one friend, she like separates her, she's like a TBR pile and then
I
the rest of her
can't do
books.
that.
So she was like, "Oh, how many?" We went to a bookstore and I went to go visit her, and she was like, "How many like books are in your TBR?" I was like,
My physical
Like
TBR is like
my
75
I was
books.
gonna say like the ones I own, the ones on my Kindle, and the ones that I want to read that I don't own at all.
Yeah.
I was like
Like
a
there's so
lot
many.
because like I just mine are all in alphabetical order because I'm a maniac and I like it like a library. So mine's all like organized, but like all
Libraries
of
still
my
go by genre.
I know, but I read almost all the same thing. Like if I were to organize it, like I don't have enough fiction to separate from like
Oh.
I could probably do like YA,
I have
fiction, romance, maybe.
I have my classics
I know yours is cute, but I
and then I
also have
have
one shelf, so
plays.
I like need to it needs to all be in one spot.
I have self-help books and then I have nonfiction, then I have my law books, then I
Love
have romance, then I
it.
have all of my book of the month books because they're all the same height.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, and they're all you gotta keep them together.
And then I have like major series and then I have fiction.
I love
But it's
it.
like all fiction. I don't separate between like so I have
Yeah,
like a
like the
romance
differences.
and like a fiction. I don't have
That makes
like
sense.
a fantasy, a murder, a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
thriller.
The difference.
Then it gets like too much. And then I have a poetry section and then I have a comic
Yeah.
book section.
But yeah, I have no idea. My TBR is never ending.
Sweet, sorry. So what are you
Never
reading
ending.
right now?
Oh, um, I just started the audiobook of Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, the orange book, the second one of the
Okay,
it's behind me. I
okay,
can't get
okay,
it.
okay.
I finished
Girl,
the
I
witch
told you
book.
to read.
I know, but I already started it and I was like,
Fine,
I'd rather
fine,
finish the shorter
fine.
one first and then like I'll get to the better, I don't say the
But
better
it's
one,
four
but
books now. It's not even short.
yeah, that will take, I'll be done with it by the end of the year. Maybe January at the latest. But
Whatever.
also, this is like, I didn't read the blurb before I got it. I just said, thank you very much, add that onto my phone. I'm like 10 chapters in and I have done more giggling than I should have.
For Wild Eyes,
Yes. The whole
remind me,
celebrity West and Skylar.
Skylar.
She's a celebrity. I eat up the celebrity small time. I like, and then he's a single dad. I was like, oh, so good. So I'm not even. I think I'm like chapter 8. And it's so I have to like physically restrain myself to not get it on my Kindle to keep
I've
reading it because
I
I'm
have
eating
been
it up.
giggling with people watching so far. I'm on like chapter
See,
10 too or
okay,
something.
I love this for us. I love it. But yeah, so far I
Yeah.
don't I read the other one like really early in the year, which I liked it, but I think I'm gonna like this one. Based so far, it's still early. I think I'm gonna like this one more, but
And then I also just got the
currently
pumpkin spice cafe. The
we love it.
there's a
The cozy. Those are way thicker than I thought they were. Oh my God. Oh, maybe not. They look a little thick.
there what's the name of the series?
The something
The Dream Harbor series.
the this one always throws me off because I always think it says Lorelai Gilmore that wrote the book.
Lori
It is not.
Gilmore.
I know, but it's
No,
so
I
similar
do the
enough that
same
my brain
thing.
is like Lorelai Gilmore,
I thought
and
that
it's
was
like
the
the cute
character's
little
name.
what?
I thought Lori Gilmore was the
Oh,
character's name, not
in
her
the
name.
book.
Yeah.
But like pairing like that, like my brain just says that, and then it's like a
Yes.
cute little cafe in the fall time. And I'm like, this is just
Yes.
it's giving Gilmore Girls, which means yes. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I have like 5 books I have to read before the fall ends, like I said. So wish me luck. Because once it becomes like cold and snowy, I like refuse. I won't pick up a fall book. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
I have a like for me Christmas starts November 1st, but it's
Yeah,
still fall. Like, I don't know how to explain like the aesthetic is different.
outside. Yeah, it is. It's like a cold. It's like the
It's very
dreary.
much 'tis the damn season
Yeah,
is the vibe for like the
that's the
entire month of
November.
November. And
Yeah,
then like it's still Christmassy,
but it's
but
also
it's
not
like a
folly.
woodsy Christmas.
Yeah,
And then the second, okay, I guess it's more of like an
December 1st.
earthy Christmas. And then the second December starts, it's like it vomited
Yeah,
Christmas. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
that
like
makes sense.
colorful, bright, cheery Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but if I like once that hits, I will not like I will read my Christmas books, and like that will be
Understandable.
that's it. Like I'm not picking up a picture. Like the books, the leaves on it are
Yeah.
not being read in December. because I can't get my
No,
brain
not in
like the summer
December, but
books.
November still. But like I am
No,
buying the
let's yeah.
Christmas tree November 1st.
Yes, I agree. But I'll
Well,
read my
because
fall books up
I have
until
a
December 1st.
I have a mini Christmas tree that I buy, like a
I
tiny
love
one
it.
that
Yeah,
goes
I used
over
to have one in
here.
college. It's so cute. Do you have like
It's like
little
a
ornaments for
fresh.
him?
Yeah.
I
But
love
like
it.
I don't put the ornaments on until December.
Okay.
And then
So,
I also
okay.
don't put my like I have a 6 foot
The
tree that I put in my
decorations.
room as well that also doesn't go in until
Ooh.
December.
Okay, that makes sense. The mini one
I
gets
have a
the
method
first
for my
intro.
madness.
No, I get it.
That doesn't make sense, but it's okay.
I have things like that too, so I
Love
I
it.
get it.
Um, all right, I'm gonna go play with all of my new pens that I just bought
Yes.
and watch Gilmore Girls and not clean because
Love
I
it.
said I was gonna do that. I'm not gonna do
It's
that.
okay. There'll be
It's
another
not
time.
okay. There's no time, but it's okay. Um, all right.
Thanks for listening.
Love y'all.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.